We're Team 3, and this is Eagle Fiesta Salsa.
Eagle Fiesta Salsa was born out of a garage in Denton, Texas. Created by a University of North Texas freshman, the salsa grew in popularity between friends, eventually expanding to the local farmers market and local Denton stores. Eagle Fiesta is known for its humble roots and great taste. Denton, Texas, also known as a mini Austin, is popular for its offbeat art, music scene, and of course the mean green. Eagle Fiesta does its best to embody the town that it calls home. From the green color and name representative of North Texas Eagles and the mean green to its packaging that represents Denton's fun and funky aesthetic, the salsa screams Denton all around. Eagle Fiesta Salsa appeals to customers whose tastes are a bit more adventurous. This salsa verde is all about the jalapeno, perfect for customers whose tastes are becoming more sophisticated or who just like a nice bite to their salsa. Eagle Fiesta has several compelling benefits. The unique flavor of Eagle Fiesta salsa differentiates the brand from others and gives it a more authentic character, providing a new experience to the consumer. The flavor will age well as younger consumers tend to be more well-adjusted and accepting of spicy foods than older. The number of hot sauce in a household doubles when the head of the house is 35 or younger. Younger generations like spicy and exotic foods as they are more influenced by immigration. Younger generations accept and look for brands with character that provide more authentic products. In addition, Eagle Fiesta is made out of only 10 simple ingredients. This appeals to the 83% of consumers who are confused about the ingredients in their food, and the 64% of consumers that are willing to switch brands if they find an alternative with simpler ingredients, giving Eagle Fiesta a competitive advantage.
Our primary and secondary target customers are who we call home chefs and ship dippers. These customers are the main users of salsa, and they have some interesting behavioral demographics, and that's why we chose them. Home chefs use salsa for home recipes and as ingredients to cook with, while chip dippers eat salsa at home, use it as a snack or as a side dish. Chip dippers could consider themselves salsa connoisseurs or just a snacker, and home chefs could be novice or pro chefs. And both demographics have a heavy demand for salsa. The salsa market is in the maturity phase of its product life cycle. This is because the industry's only been growing at a rate of 1.1% since 2013, hardly keeping up with inflation. And the industry revenue has remained stagnant at $1.3 billion. Furthermore, there are established salsa brands that control a vast majority of the market share. There are 4 companies in particular, and then there are hundreds of smaller companies competing for that same market share. It's a very saturated industry. And this is why the salsa industry is in its maturity phase. To briefly touch on market drivers and expectations, the industry is expected to grow at 1.9% between now and the year 2023, and the key market drivers are the price of vegetables, health and diet trends, the consumer's disposable income, and the trade weight index, being the value of the American dollar.
Based on competitor prices, we priced our salsa at $3.52 per unit. We are planning to have 2 facings at each store for our product and have 3 jars per facing. We know that, as like most small startup businesses, we will likely not be profitable within the first 5 years of production and business. We calculated our revenue forecast, which was around $1,365,000.
Now let's go over the supply chain design, production, and distribution. The supply chain network used consists of 2 primary suppliers, 3 backup suppliers, 2 co-packers, and 2 3PLs. The raw materials will be purchased from online wholesalers, Webstaurant and Warehouse 115, for example, where we will be able to purchase in bulk. Supplies will be shipped from the supplier DC directly to our co-packers for production. Production will be split between co-packers Maria Style 80% and Aaron Thomas for 20%. Our sauce will be manufactured, packaged, labeled, and made ready for shipment here. After being palletized and wrapped at the co-packer facility, our 3PL, Saddle Creek and C.H. Robinson as a backup, will transport our product to the community market DCs across the U.S. So moving on to the co-packers, Maria Style and Aaron Thomas are our 2 chosen co-packers. Maria Style is located in Downers Grove, Illinois, and will service 67.42% of our production. Aaron Thomas, on the other hand, is located in Memphis, Tennessee, and will service 32.51% of our production. So we kind of rounded that to like a 70-30 split, with Aaron Thomas providing 30% and Maria Style providing 70%. And then from there, we move on to our 25 community market DCs through our 3PL. So finally, moving on to our transit to the community market DCs. Our chosen 3PL, Saddle Creek, will be responsible for transporting all of our finished products to the Community Market DCs. They offer 3PL, warehousing, and cross-docking services. We chose this carrier because of their similar location distribution to the Community Market DCs as shown on the two maps below.
Based on competitor prices, we priced our salsa at $3.52 per unit. We are planning to have 2 facings at each store for our product and have 3 jars per facing. We know that, as like most small startup businesses, we will likely not be profitable within the first 5 years of production and business. We calculated our revenue forecast, which was around $1,365,478, based on the amount we predict will be sold each week at each Community Market location within a year. We are hoping to sell 3 to 6 jars per week, which calculates to about 426,850 jars per year. We determined our retailer and distributor percentages based on the numbers provided by Renfro Foods percentages. Our total costs are estimated at $1.58 and profits at 17 cents per unit. With our predicted sales, our total costs per year are approximately $674,423, and total profits are approximately $72,565 yearly.
The value proposition of our salsa comes from its versatility. It can be used in recipes and as a casual snack, and this is targeted towards our 2 customer bases, being home chefs and chip dippers. Home chefs use their salsa in recipes, while chip dippers are casual, everyday snackers. And our salsa is made up of 10 ingredients and manufactured out of 2 facilities. Our overall viability is very good. We're expected to make a profit within the first 5 years. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.